Welcome to Rise and Shine Daily Business Tech Boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and break them down into bite-sized tips you can use right away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and Shine, it's your daily dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham. Episode number 398, and I did find another spam email to show you guys, and I'd love to run through it with you. What I would really love to know is this content of interest to you? Does it work for you? Is it helpful? Does it help? That's what I want to know. So let me know in the comments wherever you're watching or listening to this video. Send me a DM, whatever. I would really love to get your feedback on it. Let's flip over to this new email, and I'll run through it with you guys. Okay, so here's a new email. I've got it popped up on my screen. There will be bits blurred out just for privacy's sake, and I'm going to run through it. Okay, so this is an email. It says to me, payment sent on 31st of the 1st, 2025. Interesting. I didn't remember sending any payments, and I don't know why I'd be getting a payment sent like that. If I go through things a little bit here, it comes from account payable. I have blurred out the email address here, but that's not an email address I recognize. And that's the first thing I did was, who the hell is this? Let me go and have a look and see if I can find out, see if I recognize it. I don't click on it. I don't hit reply. I don't do anything. I inspect the email to begin with. Looking at where it's sent to, this was sent to, again, this has been blurred out for privacy's sake. This was sent to an email address that I own that isn't used publicly. It's not something that's known very widely. So they've picked it up from somewhere, probably a list that I signed up for or a service that I signed up for with that specific email address. Either they've sold the email address or they've been hacked and their database has been got into. It doesn't really matter at this point. That email address is out there and people are using it to send me this type of content. Okay, well, that's a bit of a problem. And it's addressed to, not my name. This is actually, again, this is blurred out. This has been addressed to the email address, not my name. Always a bit of a concern when we're sending payments. Find attachments, payments. Okay, this is not good English. That to me is something that says that this isn't a legitimate email because that's not good English. The full version of the payment receipt is attached to this email. And it's given me the email address again. Again, that should be blurred out on this video. Thank you for your patronage date, accounting department. Doesn't tell me who the company is. Doesn't identify who they are. It just says accounting department. There's no contact details. There's nothing to it. And this is all the email addresses. There's no signature. There's no unsubscribe link. There's no link back to who their company is. It's already to me saying, yeah, this isn't right. What's the purpose of this email, though? Why would you send someone a payment sent notice with no links in it, nothing, no information in it? There's an attachment. I'm not going to click on it. I'm not going to open it. I'm not going to do anything with it. And the reason I'm not is I can be almost guaranteed from this type of email, and I could be wrong. And I would love to be wrong, but I'm not going to take the chance. But from this type of email with that type of attachment, that's a malicious attachment. And there is something in that attachment that when I open it, it will either download something it will probably download something to my computer and give a keylogger or install a Trojan or a worm or do something malicious to my computer. So no, I'm not going to click on those attachments. These are the sorts of emails, you know how when we say, like people like me say, don't click on attachments from emails you don't know, this is why. This looks like I might have sent a payment. I can guarantee you I didn't. I don't know who it is, but I can guarantee you I didn't. The fact that the only thing that I can do with this email is to download that attachment and look at it says to me that there is something about that attachment that I need to be wary of. Maybe I'm paranoid. Let me come back and have a chat to you guys now. So maybe I'm paranoid. Maybe I'm wrong. Do I really care at this point that I might be considered a tinfoil hatter? No. Why? Because I'm safe. Why? Because if that was legitimate and I needed that information, it would tell me who the company was. It would give me contact details. If I knew I'd sent a payment and I needed the receipt, I could always go directly back to the company and say, can I have my receipt? Can I get it or can I download it? There are other ways of getting that information. The fact that you get what is essentially an anonymous email. There were no contact details. There were no names. There was no company name. It just said that you'd sent a payment. It was addressed to my email address, not my name, not my company, my email address. And then it wanted me to download an attachment. They're the sorts of things that you need to be aware of. It is so easy, isn't it, to get something and they go, what payment's that? Let me open it and have a look, see if I've forgotten something. You've probably done, and look, I could be wrong. I would love to be wrong. I'd be happy to be wrong, to be perfectly honest. But I would err on the side of, if I open that, it's going to do something. It's going to install a keylogger. It's going to download software. It's going to start tracking things through my computer. It's going to start going through my email system and seeing who they can get email addresses for and use that as their Trojan. Maybe it will upload something to my website the next time I'm editing a website and set a phishing site up there. I don't know. I don't really want to know. I could probably send that email off to anyone, any number of my mates who would love to have a look at it and work it out. I don't have the energy, and honestly, it's easier just to send it to spam, delete it, get rid of it. Don't open it. Open the email. If you need to open the email, open the email. Do not open the attachment. Just leave it alone. Be safe is my whole thing. Do you guys have questions on that? Do you get things like that every now and again? Does it worry you when you do that? You're just not sure if it's the right thing or not? There's some ways of going through and checking it. If you still aren't sure, leave it. Don't do anything further with it. You can either send it off to someone and say, does this look legitimate? Or take a screenshot of it and send it off and ask someone if it looks legitimate. Get someone close to you to have a look at it on your computer and see if it looks right or not. I mention my dad a lot. It's because I spend a lot of time with him. And he brings stuff to me and he goes, Charly, does this look right? Like, he's an IT guy. He's been an IT guy longer than I have, to be honest. And he still brings stuff to me and says, does this look right? And I'll bring stuff to him and say, looks strange, doesn't it? Because it's just that checking. It's just, we've got to check in with someone and make sure that we're not being silly. We're not being overly paranoid. I'd prefer to be overly paranoid and safe than not paranoid enough and hacked. Just my thoughts. Anyway, what do you guys think? Leave comments wherever you're watching or listening to this video. You can send me a DM on any of our social media channels and I will respond. Come across and join our locals community, askcharlyleetham.locals.com. You can get to interact with me there. You can ask questions and I will respond to them and give really good information. That's the thing that I love doing. I love helping you guys. I love getting this information out. What else? Oh yeah, if you can, like this channel, like this video, let people know it was good, it was helpful. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye guys. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.